Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to introduce you Partifys. Partifys is a software created by our group. This is a group project for our computer science course. We have 4 team members, Adit, Malith, Santhosh, and me. So in this video, at first we'll introduce you the background of the project. Then we are going to talking about the system architecture and team management. At last, 2 of our team members will show you how to use this software. So at first, what is Partifys? Partifys is a Spotify-based application where every Spotify user can create a room and invite their friends or colleagues to join to light up party with awesome songs. So here is the basic idea. In this software, when you create a room, basically you build an empty playlist, and everyone you invited, they are allowed to add songs to this playlist. They can even decide which song to be played at first through a vote function we provide in the software. They can also chat with each other as well. So here are the software features. At first, it's a Spotify-based web application. A user with a premium Spotify account can create a room and invite others with a room name or a room code. But if they are be together with each other, scan the QR code and join the room would be a more convenient alternative. Anyone can add the songs to the playlist even without Spotify subscription, but only hosts with a premium Spotify account can play the songs for the other users. The users can chat during party and they can even battle to select the next song to be on the top of the playlist. So these are the technologies we use in this project. Basically, this is a MERN stack software, and we also use other third-party libraries to do works like communication between users or synchronize client status. So for the Spotify API part, Spotify API is the core of this project. Our main functions build on calling these APIs. At first, we use the Spotify account authorization flow, and we also search tracks in the Spotify music database. Then we use Spotify Web Playback SDK to play tracks on the web page. So about the structure of the software, basically it's a 3-tier application. React.js, we use that for the front end. We use the styled components for CSS in JS. We use Express to build a web API and a server framework. And we also use MongoDB Atlas to store useful application information in the software. Okay, next, our team member Santhosh will continue the introduction.
We use Redux Saga in our application instead of Redux Thunk. Redux Saga is a middleware to perform asynchronous API calls to the backend. We use Saga because to avoid callback issues, which we used to face in Redux Thunk. It uses one of the features of EXX called generator to make async call to fetch data and make the state change. Socket.io is a JavaScript library used for real-time communication between clients and servers to transfer real-time data. Our whole application is built on Socket.io as we need real-time communication between guest and host. For example, chat is one of the important features of our application, and it uses Socket.io to emit messages to the server, and the server broadcasts it to all the clients. With the help of WebRTC, Socket.io is used to send guest details and song details to the server, and the server broadcasts to all the clients. We want to create a peer-to-peer communication for the data transfer between clients and server. WebRTC helps us to create an RTC peer connection. It is built on open standard and easy to use communication protocol. It uses WebRTC and Socket.io to create a connection and transfer user and song details to the server, and the server broadcasts it to all the clients. Our team followed standard JS coding styles. Standard JS contains rules and it helped us to write JavaScript to have a clean code and easy to understand for the team members and also for the people who are reviewing our code. In order to maintain the same coding style throughout our app, we use PDF formatter to format our application. This helps to save time in making changes specifically for the formatting and also adapt to the rules of standard JS. We used two services to host our backend and frontend. We use Amazon AWS to host our backend using EC2 instance as our compute engine with T2 instance running a Linux image. To connect our private instance to the internet, we used a designated elastic IP address. AWS Route 53 is used to register our IP address to the human readable format. We bought a domain from name.com and used Partifys.studio as our backend URL. For the backend, to make it easier to set up, we use MongoDB Atlas as it provided easy environment setup in the cloud and 500 MB storage. Our front-end repo is connected to the Vercel, a front-end deployment platform. With continuous integration in effect, whenever there is a change in master branch, the production build will get updated to the latest changes. It also provides an option to preview the changes made before pushing the code to master. Vercel provides free domain and we use it for our front-end React application. We had separate repos for our front-end and backend. We followed Git workflow strategy in both the repos. Our repo contains master, develop, and feature branches. Master branch is connected to production build, and individual contributors will create a feature branch and make a pull request to include their changes in the develop branch. Whenever we want to roll out a new build, we will update our master branch and the production build is ready to go. This strategy helped us to collaborate smoothly and maintain our changes without any hassles. We as a team member managed to communicate with each other during the lockdown period using Trello, Slack, and Weber. The tasks are created in Trello, and team members can pick any of the tasks and start working and update their Trello board. So everyone is up to date, know what's going on in the project. To chat with other members, we use Slack as our primary messaging application. When we need to attend meeting, we use Web as a video conferencing application. Using all these tools, we had a great remote time collaboration in these hard times and finished the project on time. We added some feature improvements need to be done, and we would like to work in our free time. Some of the features are song test, statistics, YouTube integration, and also save the playlist, the host account. Adit and Malith will give demonstration of our application. Thank you.
Now I will demonstrate our project about party playlists using a Spotify accounts. Now let's access our main site in the front end. The URL is partifys.now.sh. All right, as you may see, this is the main screen of the dashboard of our project. It's called Partifys. The first step is we will demonstrate the host user. You can access this website using a desktop or phone, but to become a host user, you must access this website using a desktop. To create a party, you need party name and also the party code. You need to fill those input to create a party. For example, if you only fill the party name, this party here, you will get the error message to make sure that all inputs are not empty. You need to use the premium Spotify account to use this website because you cannot make the API request to Spotify API if you are not a premium user. If you click the create party, you will be redirected into the Spotify login screen. Let's try to log in using the premium account here. All right, so we already success to create a party. Here the dashboard for the host user, as you may see. You can see your party name and also party code in the header. You can use this party name and party code to share to your friends so that your friend can join our party. Or you can also use the QR code. Here, your friend can use their mobile phone and scan the code, and then they can join the party. Here we also have the full screen button. If we want to make the display full screen, then we can click this button and then we can minimize it again. All right. As the host, you also have the privilege to search the song. Here, the search bar. You can search the song by the name or by the artist name. Let's try to search some songs. For example, Cancer. Yeah, here the result of the search. You can choose one. Yep, it will be added into our list. Also, we can search using the artist name like Simple Plan. Okay, let's add it into our queue. Okay, these two songs is added into all battle screen. The battle screen is the screen that will be chosen by the guest. Okay, let's add one more song. Okay, so the next song's third one will be added into our queue. It will not be shown into the guest screen yet. So the guest screen will only display the first two songs. So they have to choose between these songs to be played. All right, let's try to simulate the guests. I will just add two guests. Now we have two guests, Nugroho and Aditio. That means they already joined our party and they can vote between these two songs. Yep. Here you may see that the simple plan picture is bigger. That means that these songs get the most vote and will be played. Okay, let's try to start our party. Yeah, we already successfully start our party and then the song will be played. Here as a host, you can also pause the songs using the pause button here. And you can also resume the songs using the play button. And also as a host, you can skip the current song. Okay, let's try to skip the song. To close the party or start the party, you only need to close your tab browser like this. It will automatically deleting the party and your guest will get the notification.
Now I'm going to show you some of the guest functionalities on Partifys. I've already got a host session running, so now I can just log in as a guest and join the same room. First, I'm going to show you how it's done through using a QR code and my mobile phone. So what happens is from here, the user can just bring out the QR scanner app, scan this QR code, and they get taken straight to the room. There you go. Now my phone is connected to the room, and in the the host session, you can see over here that there's another guest in the room. Now, if you wanted to join from using your web interface, you can just type in the party name here and the party code as follows. Now another guest has joined. Next, I'll show you how a guest can search and add songs. So I'll just put in a few dummy songs just to show you the functionality. So right now I've added 3 songs, but you can only have a battle between 2 songs. So every guest that is in this room will have to vote to pick which song is their favorite. After this is done, the host can then start playing the session. As you can see, the next song from the queue is added to the battle screen, and then the guests are presented with the choice of adding another song if they wish. After the current track is finished playing, this will be the song that gets played currently, unless another song is added and receives high votes. Now, I'm going to show you some of the chat functionalities of our application. So from the guest side, you can type in a message saying hello, and then what everyone else sees is this from an anonymous person. So we've given the option of allowing guests to change their names if they wish. They can choose to remain anonymous. However, if they don't want to, they can have a nickname, which then changes as so. This can also be done on the mobile side. Finally, the last thing to show is what happens when a host leaves the session. So when the host leaves the session, all the guests in the current session will be kicked out and will be presented with a screen like so. This leads us to the end of our demonstration. Thank you for watching this presentation, and we hope you have fun using our application Partifys.